This video is for the Scratch Project Assignment 1 movement. Now this video is going to show you how to get your own character from Google, so it's going to be a little bit more work. Anyway, first you're going to go to scratch.mit.edu and then you're going to click on Join Scratch up at the top. You're then going to type in your first initial, last name, and year of graduation. Then you're going to type in your same password that you use for your Google account. And then underneath that, you're going to type your password a second time. Then what you're going to do is click on Next. From here, you're going to put in your birth month and year. So you'll just click where it says month, put in the month, click where it says year, and put in the year. Then you're going to choose your gender, and then click where it says country, and you're going to click on United States up at the top. Then click on Next. Then it's going to ask for an email address. You're just going to put in your email address and then put in at hanoverstudents.org. Make sure that you have at hanoverstudents.org. And then you're going to do the same thing underneath. Just type it a second time and then click on Next. And then click on OK, let's go. Then what you're going to do is click on Create up at the top. And then click on the X in the orange bar that appears. So we don't need that. Then you're going to click where it says Untitled and erase it. And you want to basically put in your name and your partner's name if you have one. That way when you go to share it, we'll know whose it is. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to delete the character that's there. So you're going to click right down here where it says sprites and you see the cat. Now put your pointer right there, and then you're going to do a 2-finger click on your touchpad and then click delete. From here we're going to open up a new tab, and then you're going to do a search for a character that you want. So for example, I'm just going to search SpongeBob. Click on Images, then you're going to click on Search Tools and click on Color, and then click on Transparent, and that's going to give us a SpongeBob that doesn't have a background color. We're going to click on the one that we want, and then it should have a checkerboard background. Then you're going to do a 2-finger click on the character here and click on Save Image As, and then you'll click on Save when it appears. And you can also give your character a name. So for example, I'm just going to call mine SpongeBob. Then we're going to click Save, go back over to the Scratch tab, and then you're going to click the folder next to New Sprite, and you should see the picture that you just saved. So you're going to click on that and then click on Open. Next, you have the option to make your character bigger or smaller. So for example, my character's too big, so I'm going to click on this button next to the question mark, and that's going to make them smaller. The one next to it would make them grow, but anyway, I'm going to make my character shrink. So now I'm going to put my pointer on my character and just keep clicking on him until you get him to the size that you want. Alright, so then next what we're going to do is we're going to add a background. So once again, we're going to open up a new tab, and I'm just going to search for whatever background I want. So I want to have a background of the Krusty Krab, so I search Krusty Krab, click on Images. Then what you're going to do is, once again, we're going to click on Search Tools, but this time we want to do a particular size. So you click on Size, then click on Medium. And then you're going to click on the one that you want, and then make sure your pointer is on it, and then you're going to do a 2-finger click and choose Save Image As. Once again, we can give it a name if we want to give it another name, although this one's already called Krusty Krab, and then click on Save. Then we're going to click back over to the Scratch tab, and then this time what we're going to do is we're going to go down in the bottom left corner where it says New Backdrop. We're going to click on the folder, and then from here you should see the picture that you just saved. So you're going to click on that picture, click on Open. Okay, then what you're going to do, it should come out as a decent size, but if it doesn't, If you need to make it, say, bigger or smaller, you're going to click on that select tool and then make like you were drawing a box around the background like this. And then from here, you could put your pointer on it in the corner and then either make it bigger or smaller, whatever you need to do. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to make our character move. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on SpongeBob and put him where I want him to be. Anyway, then I'm going to click on the Scripts tab up at the top. And then I'm going to click on SpongeBob. That way we know we're going to be controlling SpongeBob. Next we're going to add an event. You can click on Events and click and drag the When Flag Clicked block onto this space. Next what we're going to do is we're going to click on Control and we're going to do what's called a Forever block, and that's going to make it so that our controls work pretty much forever while the game is running. So you're going to click and drag the Forever block to be attached to the When Flag Click blocked. Then we're going to click and drag the If Then block, and that's going to go inside the Forever block like this. Next what we're going to do is we're going to click on Sensing, and that's what we really need in order to make our controls work. So we've got this block right here that says key space pressed. We're going to click and drag that into that little hexagonal space next to where it says if. And then we're going to change it, so we're going to click on that little drop down arrow. And then we're going to make it say left arrow. So it's going to say if key left arrow is pressed, then, and now we're going to make it do something when we press the left arrow. So we're going to click on motion, we're going to make it move. And we're going to click and drag the change X by 10 block, and that's going to go inside the if block like this. Now, when we're looking at a coordinate grid, left is actually subtracting numbers, so we're going to make it so that it says change X by -10. So we're just going to click there and change it and then do a minus sign, so it says change X by -10. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put our pointer on the if block right here, and we're going to do a 2-finger click on it, and you're going to choose duplicate. And then you're going to stick that duplicated set of blocks to go directly under the first if block right there. And then we're going to click on the little drop down arrow, and we're going to make it so that it says if key right arrow is pressed. And then what we want to do, instead of changing X by -10, we want to change it by +10. So we're just going to type in 10 right here, because when you're going to the right, it's actually increasing the number if you're looking at a coordinate grid. And so then the last thing we're going to do is test out our game. So we're going to click on the green flag, and that's going to make it so all this stuff works. So we click our green flag, and then we use our arrow keys. If I hit the left arrow key, my character moves to the left. If I hit my right arrow key, my character moves to the right. And so now we see that we've made our character move, and that's it.